Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel. GreenLion Goddess Tarot, welcome from the Roosters as well, from George. So what have we got coming in for you? This is for your mid-month, second half of September. We have the King of Feathers, Logic and Justice. Look at that beautiful lion with the sun around its head. It's feeling really clear and inside your mind here. This is the King of Swords, actually. And I get this sense of just feeling quite resolved about something, of going, okay, now I've got it, now I get it, and I'm feeling quite resolved. Really trusting your intuition with an idea, a project, a decision, a direction, feeling really clear and resolved, which is really lovely. So let's see what's shifting and changing for you, Sagittarius. Let's see what's shifting and changing for Sagittarius. Ooh. We have Emperor, Mars, Aries, Sun. Okay. The other thing I was getting with this line, you know, both the Lion and the Emperor, they're very strong leader types, very strong leadership energy, very much, it's powerful, standing in your power, standing in your truth, standing in feeling like you are, there's an integrity, there's an authenticity here. It's very much like you might find yourself stepping into a leadership energy or seeing yourself as a leader in your life in some aspect, taking a leadership role, or just feeling aligned with your regality, I want to say, being quite regal. So it's beautiful energy here. And I feel like there is an alignment here with somebody in your life as well who's quite powerful. So it feels like there's some really nice equality in power balances between you and somebody else in your life, where it felt like maybe somebody had power or control over you, or was somehow maybe even feeling manipulated by somebody even. But it feels a little bit like I kind of feel happier now. I feel like balance has been restored. I can step into my energy and feel good in my energy within this situation. So, yeah, there's been a bit of conflict around with this Five of Swords, and that's what I was feeling. There's like a conflict within the situation, and it's almost like you have to deal with somebody else's energy or somebody else within this situation, and it's like I'd prefer to even just not have them around or be on my own in a way, like not have to deal with them. But there is a sense that, yeah, you've got the King and Queen of Swords here. You're going to know the right thing to say, the right course of action. And again, look, we've got that beautiful line coming in the Strength card and the Eight of Cups. So I feel really strongly here that you are... There's the courage of your conviction. That's this sense with the being really resolved with the King of Feathers. It's the courage of your conviction of being able to speak your truth and to be able to overcome any kind of conflict or obstacle that you're seeing here, especially when there's like a power dynamic at play here, because yeah, the energy surrounding you is the Five of Swords, which is conflict, but I'm not getting conflict at all between the King of Feathers and the Emperor. And so I feel like there's an opportunity to resolve this, even if it's within yourself, even if it's just finding a necessary way to deal with this person or this situation or experience around you. The Five of Swords is maybe somebody has acted out or said something, or you had a fight, or they're putting themselves first. It really feels like there's just a bit of conflict around this, and it's something you've potentially been thinking about. Crossed by the Nine of Pentacles. Well, the Nine of Pentacles is when you're independent, where you don't have to deal with that person's energies, where you can just do things on your own, or whether you're reaping the rewards. But I feel like it's like just this thing on your mind, or this person on your mind that's taking you away from that. And maybe it's affecting your daily routines. Maybe it's affecting your sense of weaving abundance and security into your life. Maybe it's feeling like it's somehow taking you out of your energy. That's what I kind of get here, is that you've got this sort of process, this way that you like to work, or the way you like to work with your energy, and this conflict is somehow affecting that. So in your conscious mind, you've got the Ten of Cups, which is happiness. Like, I just want to be happy. At the end of the day, I just want to be happy, and this thing is just affecting me. So it feels like, and in the Five of Swords could be inner conflict as well. And maybe it is more that you are seeking connection here, because the Five of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles, there's some kind of conflict around either being around people or a particular environment or relationship. So, or wanting to feel more connected, or both. So in your conscious mind, we do have the Ten of Cups, and it's like, I just want to be happy. I don't want to have to deal with all that conflict in some way. I want to feel happy within myself, within relationships, and especially to do with close personal relationships and family as well. That's something that's coming through. I just want to feel happy within that space. So it very much is like getting really clear inside your mind if there's something that you have to deal with in terms of a power dynamic there. At the base, we have the Six of Cups. So it does feel like there's a lot of family stuff that you're working with here, Sagittarius. I get a lot of family vibes, or just the people that are close around you that you might consider to be family. So these could be very close friends, or your community in some way. So at the base, we have the Six of Cups, and this is saying this is not a new issue here. This harkens back to something old that's been around for a while. This Six of Cups represents the past as well. And it's almost like this energy of, I want to, this could go back to childhood. Again, it kind of has family things, origins, or somebody that's been in your life for a long time. Or, the memory of them is popping up, perhaps, that's coming up with this. But it sort of has this sense of, I want to leave the past in the past. I want to rebalance emotionally and to be happy and to leave this conflict behind me. In the recent past, we do have the Knight of Wands. So this is a very beautiful Sagittarius energy, the Knight of Wands. And it may have been that there was something kind of spurred you into action here. I feel like there was something that just took you out of the norm and went, right, I have to do something about this. I have to just, it may have been that you just, had to take, it feels like it's almost like you realized there could have been a revelation, a realization, or just realizing that something just wasn't right for you. You've outgrown that situation now, and it's time to take action in some way. That's what it felt like. In the near future, we've got this Page of Swords. So we've got a lot of swords coming in. We've got the King and Queen of Swords and the Page. So there's a lot of messages going on here. And both the King and Queen feel quite clear between the internal and the external. And there's messages. So there's some kind of message or form of communication that comes in, or a little bit of news, or you're just hearing something through the grapevine. But it's like somebody reaches out to you in some way. But there's a little message that comes in the near future. So have your ear, open and curious mind, ear to the wind. But there is something that you're hearing that I think that you can use to your benefit. You're like, I'm hearing that, and now I'm getting really clear about what I really think and how I want to communicate that. So you're presenting as the Eight of Wands, and this is very clear and focused energy. If there's something that you're wanting to get done, or something you want to complete, or something you want to drive forward, there's a lot of sense of that. This is happening here. It's like not staying in this conflicted energy or feeling in a conflict in some way. I'm moving forward. Very, very focused energy. So this is a great energy for sorting out, resolving stuff in your life, moving on from conflict, like I said, or just getting stuff done. So it really feels like that's important. This Eight of Wands is very focused and motivated, but it also is saying that you are getting you might be very blunt with the Eight of Wands as well. So that can come in as well. But you're just going to know, you're going to have a very clear idea about what you want to say and what you want to do here in this situation. Energy around you is the Tower. Boom. Like I said, there's some kind of moment, event, or somebody's response. This could be, I get the words firecracker. Somebody could have an unpredictable reaction or response. And it's just like, oh, okay, whatever it is that comes in, there's some sort of unpredictable element that comes through with this, and you're just like, right, it blows everything out of the water, and you go, right, enough. This is not resonating. Enough of this. I can't do this anymore. It's revelatory, this Tower energy, revelatory, and it's like, okay, I need to definitely move on from this energy that feels conflicted. And you might get a really amazing download with the Tower, but we can see it's the round crown and the rectangle building. Something no longer fits. And again, the crown, we've got this sense of authority. We would come back to the King of Feathers, the Emperor, and feeling like, okay, I'm standing in my authority, feeling calm about being confident about that. And if there's something or someone has crossed a line with you, that's what it feels like. It feels like they've kind of crossed that line, and it's like, no more. This isn't in alignment for me anymore. And so hopes and fears is this Four of Wands. This is the 1111. This is wanting a soul energy that is in alignment. This is happy home, happy heart. It's right next to the 10 of Cups. So it's like, this is what I want, happy home, happy heart, a relationship that's in alignment, soulmate relationship, or to be feeling good within my home space, to be feeling good within my relationships, soulmate connections. And so it feels like whatever it is that is just not working for you, you're like moving on from that, being able to kind of rebalance it in some way. So we have as the outcome the Queen of Swords, the Chariot, and the Strength card. And she is a very courageous queen here. This is where it's like, I know what needs to be said. I know what needs to be done. This is emotional intelligence as well. But fearlessly speaking your truth. You're fearlessly standing up for yourself, speaking your truth, stepping into your authenticity and moving something forward, successfully, courageously speaking your truth so that you can move on and remove obstacles in your life, which is really fantastic. So she's gathered her forces. She's got really clear inside herself, and she's like, yep, I know something needs to be said here or communicated in some way. I'm not afraid to do that because I need to move on from this. And that's what that Chariot is doing. It's like this, the Chariot, the energy that drives the Chariot is your heart. At the end of the day, it's a feeling. And so again, it could be a lot to do with feeling like protective of a person or a situation, especially around family and loved ones. So this might be you protecting yourself or feeling like you need to protect an energy or a vibe here within a situation. But it very much, she's like, I see very clearly I need to speak my truth here. And so, yeah, it could come out quite blunt, but it might require some courage to say that. But at the same time, it's clear. And so it is exactly what's needed in this situation. And it's also resilience, she's saying, I need to be the charioteer. I need to move past this. I need to move on from this and push something forward and get past this energy. And I need to be resilient in that process. So a real gathering of the forces, gathering of the strength that we're seeing here. And it's one of those things that you might find yourself, you're stronger than you think here. It's when a situation is requiring you to really be the biggest version of you when it comes to how you're communicating. So overall energy, we have this Eight of Cups, which is emotionally detaching from a situation, walking away, detaching from a situation that is not emotionally fulfilling, saying, look, this is not fulfilling me, how this is playing out, the conflict that is here. I'm walking away from that. I'm detaching and I'm finding another way. So that's the the energy, Sagittarius. Let's pull you an affirmation card. So what is the affirmation card for Sagittarius? We have 2. Okay, we have, I'm at peace with my sexuality. Okay, I rejoice in my sexuality and in my own body. My body is perfect for me in this lifetime. I embrace myself with love and compassion. So very strong divine feminine energy moving forward with that Queen of Swords as well. So that would be the feminine power, not afraid to speak their truth. And, you know, we've all got the divine masculine and feminine. We've got, I release all fears and doubts. Yes, that Queen of Swords, she has her head above the clouds of fear and doubt or confusion. I now choose to free myself from all destructive fears and doubts. So if this is something that's happening internally, that could be that. I accept myself and create peace in my mind and heart. I am loved and I am safe. So that is a beautiful affirmation to come through for you, Sagittarius. And I feel like this Queen of Swords needs to hear this as she's gathering her strength to say what it is that's on her mind here. Or very clearly, moving something forward. Let's get an affirmation. Let's get a charm for you, sorry. Ooh, I love this, the beautiful leaf. Look how intricate and delicate it is. It really highlights all those beautiful veins on the leaf. And the mastery of this is just, if you've ever actually looked at a leaf and go, oh my goodness, it's so amazing that this has been created. So it's kind of saying that there is something that requires delicacy here. But there's also an opportunity to turn over a new leaf, quite literally, and to understand all the intricacies in the situation of what gave this situation life, what breathed life into the situation. But the fact that the leaf is there intact and so beautiful is a message to you about how beautifully made and crafted, and there's this beautiful intelligence that runs through you that is just there, this innate mastery that is there, this delicate beauty that is there, and yet it is something that brings life, that is so strong, that is resilient. And so it really is, it's very much the maiden meets the lion in the strength card, you know, that beautiful, innocent part of you finds the courage and strength. And at the same time, the fragility of the leaf, the fragility of the veins that make up the leaf, but still it is something that is of such great beauty and integral to the ecosystem of the world. So there's knowing that in your vulnerability, even in the parts that feel weakest for you, that feel there's this, it keeps showing me like this delicate energy is so strong in this vulnerability, this delicacy, the parts that feel innocent or new. Yeah, I'm trying to find the right words for this. Hopefully I've kind of done it justice, Sagittarius. But you might get your own little message from the leaf as well about what it means for you, because leaves are such an integral part to the birth, death, rebirth of the environment. And they do represent life, but they also fall from the trees and then go into the earth and make the earth fertile again. And it's understanding there's a natural life cycle here of this relationship, and perhaps it does need to be treated with delicacy or with emotional intelligence. But at the same time, it's showing you how incredibly beautiful and strong you are. So that's the reading, Sagittarius. That's it. So thank you so much for joining me. Please follow me on Instagram for tips, tricks, new other little readings and energy healings and a little bit more about my life. And please share, subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and leave a comment. Love to read all your comments, Sagittarius. All of that helps with the growth of the channel, and take care.